Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Pixie again, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Pixie. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whatever you happen to be doing when you're watching this, I hope you're doing fabulously and safely and taking care of yourself and your loved ones. And lately I've been having issues with my camera, and I swear to God, like, it's not a user error because I've tried everything. I bought mics and I don't get it. So I decided to just start recording on my phone. I got a brand new phone like a month ago, and I'm just going to learn how to do it on my phone because it's a good camera, it's good quality, good phone. Yes, I got a Moto something or other. But anyways, this is a collective haul. I just want to get it done so I can put this stuff away and I can be less frustrated. So hopefully I'm good at like the camera on my phone because I'm just over the situation with this camera I got. So yeah, let's get into it. First thing I bought was something I saw at BJ's a while back around Easter and totally had remorse for not getting it. But it was the 50th anniversary Hello Kitty. It was just like a little backpack set and it came with mini stationery. I did try to record this, but it also kind of failed on my end. But anyways, I just wanted it for the bag. So here we are. She's cute and rainbow and fluffy, and she has a little holographic bow, and the swing tag has Hello Kitty 50 for the anniversary. And it says Hello Kitty on it right here, and has aqua straps, and it's just one pocket, but it's super cute. So here's a couple of the things that it came with. It's like this little container and this little notebook. I keep going over here because I know it's reversed, but it's a little mini notebook. So it had all this mini stationery in it. And like I said, I just wanted it for the bag aspect. So yay, I got this. And speaking of bags, I bought another Ita bag just because it was cute and there was only like 4 left in stock on Amazon. It was $14.99 and I had no plans for this Ita bag, but since they were so low in stock and it was on my wish list, I decided to scoop it up because it was at a discounted price. It's like a little bear face with a bow and a little heart in the middle. I think it has the name brand. Yeah, cherry sauce. And it has a little adjustable strap. And it comes with the mesh insert for it. And I already put a couple pins on it, but I think this is just going to be a random, like organically chosen Ita bag for things I love and pins I run across or that I purchase, because all my Ita bags have themes. Like this is a certified freak pin, and then we have SpongeBob, of course, being pleasant, and then Eevee pin I got at a convention, and I already put this little keychain, this little bear keychain. I'll get the hang of this, I promise. Like I said, I keep going that way. Ventured off to Walmart one day, and we were in the kids' clothing for a little one, and I found this cute Hello Kitty and Gang shirt. It was $3. I try not to buy new, but here we are. I bought a Hello Kitty backpack a month before. And yeah, it just has the classics: Keroppi, Choco Cat, Kurumi, Bad Bats, who I love and was my sister's favorite, and Hello Kitty. And I always forget the puppy's name. It'll come to me. Hello Kitty and Friends. I wish there was My Melody on it, but this is a kid's large, 10-12. So I'm probably going to modify it in some way. But TJ saw it and convinced me to get it. And also from Walmart, I got this new hoodie, and it was only $8 on clearance in the kids section. It's a 14-16, but I've always wanted a Pikachu hoodie, and it has the Pikachu face and the ears on it, on the hood. And I guess like the boys have been playing Pokemon, so it has the electric Pokemon right here, but yes, it's Pikachu. And it's like my girl hoodie. It has the face and the ears. I've always wanted one. And like I said, it was on clearance. So it was $8. I need to wash it though, because the other day when I wore it, it still had like yellow fuzzies on my tank top. I was wearing a black tank top or dress or something. But it's super soft on the inside. And yeah, it's Pokemon, which has blown up recently. Like, I don't understand. Well, I kind of understand like everything has a resurgence. But it's crazy how much it has blown up. I also, as a side note, quit my other job because it was stressing me out. Working 6 days a week was driving me crazy. I felt like I had no time. I was constantly tired. It was making me sick. It was a very stressful environment. So now I'm learning to like balance my time more and only working in a couple days a week, well, like 3 days a week, and picking up where I can at the place I work at, whatever. I have more time to spend at home, and I've been listing more stuff on Poshmark and Depop, and yeah, it's been great. And like getting back into my creative endeavors feels really good. And I just feel like I have more time to be with my little family and like work on the house and work on personal projects. So I'm really happy where I'm at. Getting back into my Depop and such will help me gain more income, but also feel like I'm still doing my own thing. So I'm glad I'm diving back into that. My Depop and Poshmark will be down below if you want to check them out. You don't have to. And I listed like one thing on Macari. I just want to test it and see if I like that platform or how quickly it sells. I was thinking maybe do like the kids stuff and collectibles on Macari, because I also listed some stuff on eBay, and that's usually like my collectible go-to. But anyways, we went to the thrift store, and I'm going through my own inventory once a month to justify like my thrifting habits, because I finally went back to the thrift store after a year of being up here and not thrifting. Basically haven't thrifted since I worked at a thrift store before I moved, which was last April. But yeah, I had fun. The first time we went, I found the little I found this tank top, and it's a medium, but look at these little rhinestones on the bottom, and there's not even like a missing stone. Yes, it's a little fuzzy because I steamed it instead of washing it because I didn't want to ruin, because these are metal, I didn't want to ruin the detail. And medium large, but it's stretchy. So it's definitely small enough. We're going to the Darude show in Jacksonville on Memorial Day. So we picked out this for like my outfit with these pants, which TJ actually found. And they're just these silk wide leg bottoms. And at first I thought they were pajama pants because they were in that section, but they actually have cargo pockets and a metal button and zipper, so they just remind me of like early rave. They're by GLG, which looks like a vintage tag, and it's hanging off by a thread. I do have to hem these, and they have back pockets, so this will be really cute, but I definitely have to hem them. I have 10 days to do it because we're on the 15th/16th, but yeah, they're this pretty teal color, and with the little tank top, oh, it's gonna be so cute. And they do have bag restrictions, so I'm gonna take like a small clutch just to hold my purse and my e-cig and my ID and stuff. But I cannot wait. Darude, it's making me feel like the old school like rave. I'm super excited. But anyways, I went back to the thrift store because I couldn't stop thinking about this purse, and I don't know if like people are just going to be like, that's ugly, but I kept thinking about it. It's this wicker like summer bag, and it's definitely vintage. Like it's got a little wear and tear on the sides. I cut most of the loose threads off, but yeah, it's just a black wicker basket. And I was thinking about so much. I went on like all the resale sites and eBay to see if they had something similar, and I couldn't find it. And I was like, I'm going to go back to the thrift store. I had to go to the doctor's anyway and get lab work done. And I was like, the thrift store is technically on the way back. So it was Goodwill, but it did not have a price. But I was like, I really want this purse. I literally came back for this purse, and she gave it to me for like $4. But yeah, it's pretty roomy. I still think it's vintage. I love the look of wicker basket type purses. I have a heart-shaped one that's out of reach right now. I'll put a picture somewhere. And yeah, I literally went back to Goodwill for this. And that's very rare. If you see something you like and you don't grab it, you go back the next time and it's gone. So I want to get this floofy thing out of the way because it is just a petticoat, but I realized or remembered I don't have a real black petticoat. I have purple and white, and when I need a black underskirt, I just wear like my black tutu that's knee length. But this is a true petticoat, even if it's Halloween quality. It is by Grace Karen, which I've purchased from before. They're like an Amazon brand. They do the pinup dresses, so this is actually the same brand as my purple and white petticoat. So I was happy to finally have a black one. Now I can hang it up because I just keep moving this floofiness all over my room until I record this. So I was also in like the little like, I almost want to call it like the splurge section, like the end caps on Goodwill. And this was a new product. It says $6.99, but it wasn't. I think this is just like somebody donated something from their boutique, but it's these little rainbow bobby pins, I think. I couldn't really tell if they're movable clips or if they just slide in. I'm totally backwards. I'm sorry. It's my first time recording on my phone, amazingly enough. Yeah, they're the little alligator clips, so that's even better to me. But yeah, they're rainbowy. I love them. They're so pretty. But then I needed new pajama pants, and these caught my eye. On that same trip, when I went back for that bag, they're Dragon Ball Z. And I'm going to cut this off because I don't like the cuffs. But they're definitely Dragon Ball Z small. They're probably men's small. But yeah, I'm going to cut them, and they're super soft, and they have pockets. So I needed new lounge type pants, and I'm just happy they're Dragon Ball Z. Again, I don't have the prices, if I didn't say that before, because I cut all the tags off and washed most of the stuff already. And then I've always wanted to do this because I always see like these homeless scrub pants. And they remind me, again, of like that 90s, early 2000s raver thing. So I bought these green ones. The first ones I picked out were like dark blue. And then I realized, even though like I have a plan for these because they're just plain pants and they're super soft and they're kind of wide leg. That's why I like scrubs. I've always wanted to do this again. The blue ones had stains on them, and I was like, I can't guarantee I'll get that out or be able to steam it out or even wash it, because even when I just kind of rubbed it, it wasn't moving. It was just... So I saw these green ones, and they're actually my size. I might cut the slits up the side and make them flares, and they're by Cherokee Workwear. But yeah, they're just going to be these cute little raver-esque pants. I'm going to patchwork them. They have a drawstring, one back pocket, and yeah, they're not going to look like scrubs when I'm done. So if this phone thing works out, I'm going to do a DIY video with those, hopefully. I already have some patches picked out and like old t-shirt cutouts. And in the same area of like the scrubs and the pajama pants, I saw these. I think they're supposed to be workout pants. They're by, well, they say Scrub Star. So I guess they are scrubs, but they're a different material. I'm going to wear them as regular pants. Scrub. And they just have that like windbreaker-ish material. They're dark purple. I think they're super cute. Like, look at that color. And they have a black and silver drawstring and black accents on the pockets and no back pockets. But I might patchwork these too. And there's like this little clip, probably for pens or some medical device. But I think these are a little long too. And they have this cute little star detail on the bottom that reminds me of like so many fat pants back in the day. But yeah, I'm going to do something creative with these. I was thinking, because they have silver and black accents, maybe putting silver stars on them somehow. I'm getting back into my creativeness, and I love it so much. And then I saw this dress, and even though it's a costume, I'm going to wear it as a regular dress because it's still that material-ish, but it's something I would have picked up at Hot Topic back in the day. This is a Spirit Halloween dress, and it has all these grommets and like vinyl details and chains on the side. And then I'm going to try all these on for you at the end. It has these little symbols like the moon and the planets, like almost like runes and such. And yeah, it already has fur on it. Do you see that? But I saw it and I was like, yes, this is going in my closet. And the little cap sleeves are super cute. They match the pattern on the bottom, like these little lace or mesh cap sleeves match the purple accents on the bottom. So it says large. If I have to alter it, I will. And then, you know, I love sequins, hence my YouTube name, Drink Time. I found this dress. I went back for it, like in the same trip. I was in the store, saw the dress, don't need another sequin dress, went back, put it in my cart. I was like, done. Don't even tempt me. Like, I'm already going to buy it. And it has long sleeves and like a chevron pattern. And the sleeves actually have a sheer detail. And it zips down the back. It's by GB, which also looks like a vintage tag. And it says medium, but I could belt it. And it's about midi length or knee length. I just thought it was super pretty. Do I need another sequin dress? No. But is it beautiful? Yes. It's in perfect condition. I don't see any snags on the overlay or missing sequins. And I just want to look at it and stare at it. So it's going in my closet. Couldn't wash this, so I'm just going to Lysol it. And yeah, I do not trust me with sequins in a dryer. Well, obviously not a dryer, but even a washer. It doesn't really have an odor to it, but I just want to like sanitize it with Lysol just in case. but even if the sleeves are long, I don't care. Like, oh, it's so pretty. And then I'm making a pile and it just fell. I saw this at last minute also in like the pajama section. It's nothing special. It's just a little sports bra. I need more workout clothes. So I saw this. It was new with tags, but to wash it, I had to take the tags off. But the little strap says, "Love who you are." I thought that was so cute. And like I said, it was brand new with tags. It is a Justice one, but I'm tiny. So yes, it is like a kid's or like tween. But yeah, this is literally like how I shop for bras anyway, even regular bras, because 32A, not really common in a lot of women's sizes. I know Target, Exhilaration, now Victoria's Secret, like in the past 10 years, finally got smaller sizes. But anyways, yeah, I struggle finding a bra, but this is super cute and it's purple. And then there are 2 things left from this haul. Well, there's also a kitty toy. Cats love it. It was like new on its little card, and they just had a bunch of them at Goodwill, like dead stock. So I grabbed one of those, and Luna plays with it in this room all the time. And I found this, again, sequins. I thought this was adorable. I cannot resist sequins. This is a kid's small because it says 12 by Crew Cuts. I have not looked up this brand, but it's definitely stretchy enough to fit me. And it's just, yeah, these holographic gold pattern sequins. Like, you can kind of see they're just random. And it's an overlay in mesh. Oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. A woman at Goodwill was like, "With your rainbow hair, this is so you." And it would go with that black tank top, like crop top that I'm wearing to Darude. So if those pants don't work out when I hem them, because also the dress code for that club says no extra baggy pants, but I'm thinking maybe like, you know, the ones I'm going to talk about are like where your underwear is showing, gentlemen, like back in the day. So maybe that's what they mean by super baggy, because they're just wide leg pants I'm going to hem. But anyways, if I don't want to risk it, I might wear this to Darude. And then I need to figure out what boots or shoes I'm wearing, because I will be standing, and it's a club, and I haven't been to a club in like forever. But Darude, come on, Sandstorm, like, yes. Oh, I'm so excited. And then I had a semi-regret when I got home with this, because opinions, like, you don't have to come at me, because I realized like what I did. I know there's a lot of like heat about it, and I thought I looked at the tag. I must have just seen this, but yeah, I don't like to support them anymore, even if it's at the Goodwill, but at least I saved it from a landfill because of whatever. But look at the bottom. This is why I grabbed it. Like, you can understand, I'm sure. And yeah, like I said, like, I looked at the tag because I'm not supporting these brands anymore, and I don't even want it to be in my algorithm, but now I have to wear it. It's in my closet. It'll prevent it from going into the landfill eventually and polluting. But for like moral standards, I don't support them anymore. If you want to know about Shein, I'll address it in a later video, but you can also just like look it up on YouTube and see a plethora of reasons why they're a bad / shady company. Sorry, Luna's right next to me. Hi, baby. But yeah, I just want to catch up with you guys. Like I said, quit my other job. It was stressful. I want to balance my time more. I've been working in this room lately. I've been listing things for sale. I'm working in my car, spending time with my little family, going to the doctor. Bless you. Okay, bye. And working on my projects, either like repairs I've been needing to do or projects I just have stacked up. Like, I've repaired my Kuro Chan backpack over 2 nights because like the straps were falling out of the seams, and I want to be able to use that backpack again. I fixed even though it's obviously not winter time, I fixed my Christmas Eat-A bag and made it better and shinier and added different pins to it. And I have a couple more hauls I've been holding on to coming up. Hopefully the phone works out. I can figure out how to edit video from my phone or like upload it to my computer and use my regular editing program. Yes, I have a whole slew of videos, and I want to do like 2 or 3 a week like I used to back in the day. I want to give you a room tour. I want to show you the Eat-A bags I want to work on in my current collection. The room tour, like I said, I've been working on this room, putting stuff away. I went on an adventure today. I went to a clothing swap meet for women at our church, and that was so much fun. I got so much cool stuff. Oh my God. I did donate back. Like, I did actually bring clothes to it. And when the little swap meet was over, I helped clean up and signed up for the women's group officially on Facebook. So I know when all the events are happening. This happens once a year, and they give back to, like, it's called Teen Challenge. So it helps, kids in need, and teenagers can volunteer there. It's a great program to, like, keep them off the streets, or if they're in a bad situation. It's really cool because I've been donating to Goodwill just because, like, it's instant, like, go to Goodwill, get my receipt, go shopping, justify it. But then I'm like, I'd rather just shop at Goodwill and donate to a good cause. Like the thrift store I used to work at actually was not for profit. Even though it was a retail store, you still have to pay for your light bill and pay your employees. But, like, they actually did give back to the community. So I've been looking for those hole in the wall type places, and, like, not for profit, and, like, church or animals, like shelters, stuff like that, to donate to, and actually, like, maybe volunteer down the road. Maybe once a week or something when we don't have little one, or if I have a day off and I just go for a couple hours, because I loved working in a thrift store, but I don't want it to be like my main gig again. And yeah, as much as I love shopping at Goodwill, I kind of don't want to give it to the CEO. Lots of opinions in this video, but we're growing and we're learning. Just like back on this brand, I was guilty of the instant gratification and cheap and cute stuff, but then, like, the whole slew of problems that come behind the company is just a bad move. So I made my own decision to no longer support. And the app takes over like a gig on your phone. I don't know if you're aware of that, but, like, when I uninstalled it, it was like freed up 1 point whatever gigs. And I was like, that's a giant app to take over so much memory on your phone. Yeah, I think that's it for now. And hopefully if this video turns out well, you'll see more of me, and I'll just be recording on my Moto instead of my Canon or my other cameras. So yeah, so here's hoping. I hope whatever you're wearing is making you feel good, doing whatever makes you happy, as long as it's not hurting anybody. And I will talk to you very, very soon, hopefully. Hopefully this video was not too horrible, even though I'm backwards, like mirrored. Yeah, like, I have to get used to that. And I will talk to you in the next one. Bye, awkward Pixie out. Love you, bye, love you, bye, love you, bye.